Acknowledge us. We told y'all boys, levels to this. AM Sports Media, acknowledge us. #1 boxing podcast out there. Ain't no one doing it better. Debating, film study, documentaries, we do it all. Name another channel that can do that. Acknowledge us. Levels to this. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, we killing them. Don't matter. Only place you can come and debate. Ain't gotta be worried about getting kicked out. And go one-on-one, mano-a-mano, with the great one. Oh yeah. Be ready for it. Levels to this. Anybody that wanna come get it, you can come get it. We welcome all debate. Crawford lovers, Haney lovers, Javante Davis lovers, Canelo lovers, doesn't matter. We welcome it. Live streams every fork. Discord, come get it. Y'all boys ain't ready. AM Sports Media, where legends are born. So are y'all ready? I'm ready. Let's get the show started. Acknowledge us, bruh. Acknowledge us. We told y'all boys, levels to this. AM Sports Media, acknowledge us. #1 boxing podcast out there. Ain't no one doing it better. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledge me. That's what I said, dog. Acknowledge me. Acknowledge me, dog. Let me go ahead and get the little bourbon. So, man, if y'all were to see my desk right now, you'd be like, holy smokes. My desk is all jacked up right now because my switch went out on me. I got 2 different computers that are, actually I got 3 computers up here right now. I got my work computer, I have my personal laptop, and I have the mega computer down there that runs everything on AM Sports Media. And my switch that I used to switch between the computers went out. And so I was trying to connect my new one and realized that I had display ports instead of HDMIs. And because of that, my setup is a lot different. I got a lot of stuff over here, but it doesn't matter because I told y'all I was coming today and I'm here. Oh yeah, I'm here. Yeah. Anyway, welcome back to the Angry Man Podcast with Jason and Greg. Of course, if it's a Friday evening rant, it can only be yours truly because I'm the only one that's gonna go off on a rant. Jason, Jason's more chill. He's laid back. He doesn't have that in your face personality. I don't suffer from those problems. It's my little mug, man, that I got. My daughter brought me. Got my initials on, not mug, but glasses. She got me a whole set. I think that was for Christmas or Father's Day. I can't remember which one it was. But yeah, man, I'm in the building. I'm about to talk some shit. Who in the building? I got Lil J in the building with me. What's going on? Doug Fresh, Hannibal in the building. Brandon House, Uppercuts Boxing Nation is in the building. Watch your mouth. What's going on? Carl Brown. Adrian is in the building. What's up, Adrian? And there go my girl, 2 Cents Boxing. 2 Cents was just in the Discord talking about little dick energy, little cock energy, little PP energy that certain people are displaying in the Discord. Ooh-wee. When I first saw it on my phone, because I was driving, and I saw it pop up, it said little dick energy. I'm like, little dick energy? Like, who the hell in the Discord talking about little dick? Then I saw it was 2 Cents. I said, oh, shit. Well, it makes sense. Little cock energy. All right, man. First and foremost, man, let me give shouts outs to the folks that support the channel. Nadaz Vodka, www.nadazvodka.com. Thank you for everything that you do in the community. Nadaz Vodka, African American owned, brother that I know named Will Clark. Just a great individual, has started something that we don't see in our community a lot. A business, number one, but not only that, a vodka business. And it ain't puffy. It's not somebody that's leveraging their name in order to get into the space. This man put in the work and the hard work and the dedication in order to start his vodka label. So make sure you guys go out there and support it. www.nadazvodka.com. And then Rock Dog Interactive. Anything you guys need from website design to logo design. What you see on the screen right here. Everything that you see on the screen is from Rock Dog Interactive. So make sure that you guys go mess with Rock Dog Interactive. Make sure that before you come into the building, you smash the like button, because the Friday Evening Rants are about to begin, and I need for you to smash that like button before you get all the way up in the building. Smash the like button, good people. Smash the like button. So yeah, you know, my Friday Evening Rants, they don't go as long as the Sunday shows. Typically, sometimes they can go a little long, but we'll see what happens today. My lovely wife is fresh back in the town. I definitely want to go out there and spend some time with her. So we'll see how long this one goes. But 2 Cents said, man, dudes in the Discord be tripping. She say dudes in the Discord be tripping. Little cock energy. I don't know what to tell you. All right, so let's jump into it. We did a couple of things today. I did a video earlier today in regards to Terence Crawford. Let me see. The first one was Turki Alalshikh and the fact that he went on a Spaces and talked about the fact that he no longer wants to fight with Terence Crawford versus Boots Ennis. He wants, you know, he wants to offer him Virgil Ortiz, and he's not even sure that Terence Crawford would take the Virgil Ortiz fight. That the only fight Terence Crawford is currently interested in is Canelo Alvarez. Well, if Canelo Alvarez is the only fight that he's interested in, then my good friend Turki Alalshikh, who seems to be his benefactor, who seems to be an individual who follows the wishes of Terence Crawford, then why did you insult the good man Canelo Alvarez? I mean, if you know that that was the only fight that Terence Crawford was going to want to make, then why did you insult the man? Why did you seem so forceful in terms of how things need to operate? I mean, things are not going to always operate on your schedule, what you want. And I get what he's trying to say in terms of, you know, he wants to go directly to the fighters. And you can go directly to the fighters, but that doesn't mean that you're going to get the fighters to sign on a dotted line without them confirming the contract and the deal with their representation. I mean, that's stupid. And, you know, oh man, that's cold. PLY. That's cold. The Melvin L podcast said, get him the F out of here. Ninjas is scammers. I think you're talking about Turki Alalshikh. Yeah, 2 Cent. Drop your link in the channel. I think 2 Cent actually goes live a lot of times on Sundays right after us, if I'm not mistaken. So y'all go check out 2 Cent Boxing for sure. Turki Alalshikh, I'm starting to question what he's doing in the sport of boxing. I think you all should question what he's doing as well. Everything that I was hit with from mostly Terence Crawford supporters, there was a couple of people that, I mean, I swear, they would get on their knees for Turki Alalshikh right now in the Discord. I mean, all they do is talk about this man. But what I was told was that Turki Alalshikh was here to make the biggest fights in the sport of boxing. The biggest fights in the sport of boxing. The fights that all the fans want to see. Okay. What big fight has Turki Alalshikh made so far? He's been in the game now for over a year. Because you got to remember, it was last Christmas, I believe it was, where he had the event with I'm trying to remember what that event was. It AJ's fight? I thought it was AJ's fight, but I know he had an event last Christmas because I was in North Carolina. I remember watching. He's been in the game for a year now. Everybody's talking as though I just saw Clarissa Shields on Sway. She was on Sway talking about Turki Alalshikh, man. He just get in the room and he just makes fights instantly. What damn fights has he made instantly? I'm gonna talk about her in a second too. Because some of y'all gonna get pissed off about that. But I want to ask y'all that question. What the hell has Turki Alalshikh done so far in the sport of boxing that's been extraordinary? I mean, Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk. Now, after that, what the hell has he done? Chat, please let me know what he's done. Because I don't know. Now, supposedly, this guy was going to be the bridge between all of the promoters. The Al Haymans, the Oscar De La Hoyas, the Bob Arums of the world, the Eddie Hearnses of the world. And so far, he's made a bridge between those entities. But we haven't seen any big fights as a result of it. Like, I like the fight card with Terence Crawford. But if you're telling me Terence Crawford versus Israel Majumov is a big fight, I would argue that it isn't. If you're telling me that everybody was waiting to see Pitbull Cruz versus Rayo, I would tell you you're crazy. So clearly he's not making all of the biggest fights in the sport of boxing. Now, could that be on his agenda? It could have been possible that it was on his agenda, right? And that's what I was waiting for. And that's the reason why I never criticized the fact that he hasn't really made any big fights yet. But we all know everybody had been talking about Jaron Ennis versus Terence Crawford. We know everybody had been talking about Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez. Those are big fights that fans have been talking about. And he said he was here to make the big fights for the fans. Then why are you coming in here offering David Benavidez a fight with Terence Crawford at 160 pounds? I don't understand it. Maybe it makes sense to me. More importantly, for those of you who were on the call last week, the live stream last week, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Sunday, we'll have it again this Sunday. We're talking about why do we care? Nobody should even care about pay-per-view sales and all that other stuff because we got Turki Alalshikh. Terence Crawford got Turki Alalshikh. His benefactor, his zaddy, whatever it is that you think he is, he has him now. Well, if that's the case, Terence Crawford should be willing to fight anyone because anyone is a big fight because he's going to get paid regardless. So why are you specifically chasing Canelo Alvarez if you got Turki Alalshikh? All the money is with Turki. So it doesn't matter if you fight Canelo Alvarez. All you need is Turki Alalshikh. Right? I mean, help me understand why he's clamoring for a Canelo Alvarez fight when Jaron Ennis is right there. Turki Alalshikh will pay him a whole lot of money to fight him. Because it's all bullshit. And that's where people get mad at me because I put it out there. I highlight where it's bullshit. I told y'all Canelo didn't have anything to gain in a Terence Crawford fight. Now it's not happening. I told y'all Terence Crawford didn't give a damn about Undisputed at 154. We just heard Turki Alalshikh say, well, I don't even know if he'll fight Virgil Ortiz. The only fight he wants is Canelo Alvarez. We heard him on Sean Zatel's video stating that my only motivation is Canelo Alvarez. And I have been telling y'all that for weeks, but yet I'm a hater. I don't understand this. what you guys need to do is start to give me my props, because I've told you guys on many of occasions that I'm not blinded by my emotions, that I do not think binary, right? I don't have a binary thought process. I have a multi-layer level, whatever you want to call it, thought process where I connect a bunch of different dots. And it's not just based off what I'm hearing a person say right now. It's based off what I'm hearing them say right now, what I heard them say 5 minutes ago, what I heard them say 2 weeks ago. And I'm taking all that information and I'm connecting those dots. And what people struggle with is they sit there and they listen to one statement and they focus and hone in on that one statement, because that is all the processing power they got. Brother, you are a Pentium. And I'm the latest chip that has come out from Intel. And you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about you. You might want to try to call in. I'm not going to say your name because I don't want to sound like I'm disrespectful. But you know who I'm talking about. So let me hop on this real quick. Before I do that, we got 75 people in the building and only 29 likes. Guys, smash the like button. It's free. Smash the like button, man. Do I got to get blue blood on here? Some people said last week that if I keep using blue blood going to get me flagged. I don't give a damn about blue blood getting me flagged. I don't give a damn. Who cares? It's funny. If he has an issue with it, I guess he can take it up with YouTube. But we got 86 people in the building now. Smash the like button, dog, so other people can find this content. And by the way, if you're drinking on something, I'm drinking on a little bourbon here. Let me know what you're drinking on. Now I want to talk about Clarissa Shields real quick. And I'm about to go on my soapbox here, because some people probably gonna get mad about this, but I don't give a damn. I saw Clarissa Shields today on Sway talking about Turki Alalshikh, and she said, "I believe Turki Alalshikh is the person that is going to level out the pay between men and women. He is the one that is going to make sure that women are getting paid, because he's a huge boxing fan." And when asked questions about Turki Alalshikh, she was like, you know what? No. I'm going to bring this up because this came up in the first few minutes. And I was like, man, is she dumb? Is she dumb? Like, seriously, like, where are you getting this from? This is her right here. Hold on. Let me start it from the beginning.
And I was like, dang, she did.
Hold on.
Because no one has. And I want to say, damn it, Clarissa Shields, congratulations.
Hell yeah.
And I love the way you handle
the big money and make women's boxing.
And Clarissa's taking it, expanding it to other areas as well. Boxing owes you.
Yep. Yep, they do. And Turkish Ali, he know me. You know, he ain't really got hip to women's boxing yet, but he know me. And I think that he'll be the one.
She called him Turkish Ali. She don't even know the dude's name.
To pay the big money and make women's boxing be equal to the men's boxing. I believe so.
Yeah, they call him His Excellency,
His
right?
Excellency.
And he's come in and resuscitated the whole sport of boxing.
Yes, he has.
On a lot of different sides. He was behind the Terence.
How has he resuscitated the sport of boxing? Doing what? What fight has Turki Alalshikh been involved with outside of the undisputed heavyweight championship that made him resuscitate the sport?
Crawford fight we just saw too. Who is this guy?
Yes. He is from, I believe, Saudi Arabia. And I don't know if he's the king over there or...
She said she don't know if he's the king. She don't know if he's the king. The king? What are you talking about? Man.
Or what? I can't really figure that out.
Look it up for me, Lonnie Light. All right.
Yeah, but he's a huge boxing fan.
Yeah.
And he just wants to make the best fights. He reached out to everybody directly. He don't want to talk to your manager. He don't want to talk to your promoter. He want to talk to you.
To the fighter.
To the fighter.
He empowers the fighter.
He's getting deals done in 10 minutes. We talking about we can't get fights for years and years made. Turkish Ali is sitting with these guys 10 minutes and getting fights done. Never been seen before in boxing.
And he's disrupting, though. He's disrupting how the politics of boxing. So what happens to the Eddie Hearns of the world? And, you know, and all these different...
Man, my thing is this, and this is the issue that I have with what she's saying here. Because this when I heard this, I'm like, he's the king. She called him Turkish Alalshikh. I believe he's from Saudi Arabia. And I don't know, maybe he's the king? He's not the king of anything. She's talking about Turki Alalshikh is the one that's going to bring women boxing to the level of men boxing, and she don't even know where the man is from. She don't even know what his title is. He's simply, I'm going to, for lack of a better term right now, because I don't know his official title, an entertainment czar for Saudi Arabia. That's who he is. That's what he is. Women's boxing gets paid the way that they get paid for the same reason the WNBA get paid for how they get paid. Entertainment is about putting asses in seats. That's all entertainment is about. Putting cheeks in seats. I used this example as before. You got Robert De Niro. You got Arnold Schwarzenegger. The 1980s. There is no one on planet Earth with at least 3 brain cells that would argue that Arnold Schwarzenegger is a better actor than Robert De Niro. Yet Arnold Schwarzenegger during the 80s got paid way more, extensively more than Robert De Niro. Why? Because he put asses in seats. That's all it's about. Entertainment is about filling arenas, putting eyeballs on television sets. That's all it's about. It's very easy, simple. And people get mad at me when I talk about these things. And the reason why I talk about them, specifically in the sport of boxing and no other sport, is because the NBA, the NFL, the NHL, MLB, it's all ran in a way where they're looking at their top line revenue and they're paying their players accordingly so that there is a profit, right? But in these individual events like boxing is really no different, even though it's a sport. It's no different than a comedy event. Like, you're going to charge specifically the ticket amount that you think the entertainment is going to demand, right? Meaning they can get this amount per ticket depending on the seating area, right? Then you're going to look at the venue, what you got to pay the performer based off what they're asking. And at the end of the day, there has to be a profit at the end. And if you cannot make a profit, the sport doesn't exist, right? So in order to bring women's boxing up to where the men's boxing is in terms of pay, then you must end up taking an L. You got to lose money. This is very simple. To anybody that works in business, this is a very simple concept. So no, well, maybe Turki Alalshikh can brings women's boxing up to pay or to an even pay scale of the men. Maybe he can, but he's gonna do it at a loss. He's gonna take a hell of a bigger loss than he took when he lost $10 million on the Terence Crawford versus Israel Majmal fight. Listen, everybody wants this man to be their zaddy right now. Be my zaddy. Be my benefactor. Supplement me. And that's a huge issue that I feared in the sport of boxing, because you're gonna have fighters that are gonna come along. They're gonna be interested in running to Turki Alalshikh. And to me, the gravy train can only last so long. Because let's use this logic here. So a lot of people say, oh, he doesn't care about taking a loss. Yeah, maybe he doesn't care about taking a loss initially. That's what a lot of investors expect. You're taking a loss initially. I get it. What do you think he's going to take a loss indefinitely? What do you think is going to happen once he takes control of the sport? We've already seen how he operates. Is his way or the highway. So once he takes, if he were to be able to take control of the sport, those boxers are going to go right back to those same paltry salaries that they were getting before. And we still may not be getting the fights, because we're not getting the fights that we want right now, because he's ducking. So all this stuff and what Clarissa Shields had to say, craziness to me. Absolutely crazy to me. You're not going to make what the men make. Accept it. Unless you start getting really popular and putting asses in seats. But you can't knock anybody out. I mean, you really don't knock people out like that. So I don't know how I don't know how you expect to get paid like the men when you're not as exciting as men. But it is what it is. You can get pissed off if you want to. I don't give a damn because it's reality. So I just wanted to go off on that sidebar there because that pissed me off when I saw that. Every time you guys do not understand how much and it's probably because I work in business. I work in corporate America at a high level. I'm not some junior dude. I work at a high level. And there's nothing that pisses me off more than seeing somebody who wants to get paid for something that they don't earn. It's like being a dishwasher at a restaurant and wanting to earn a six-figure salary. I should be getting paid six figures. No, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. You're getting paid based off what you bring to the table. We should all expect to be paid based off what we bring to the table. And if you expect to get paid more than what you bring to the table, then you're a part of the problem. Now, if you're getting paid less than what you bring to the table, that is also a problem. But I don't like hearing all this, I should get paid this, and boxers have been criminally underpaid. You ain't been criminally underpaid. Like she said that she's gotten on the promoter side. If that's the case, then you know the numbers. If you know the fucking numbers, then why are you talking about Turki Alalshikh? Build your brand up and you'll make more money. Jesus Christ. Man, that got me so pissed off the back of my goddamn neck is hurt. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Turki Ali. I saw that. Okay. Turkish Ali. Yeah, she don't know what the hell she talking about. AS Meeks 39 is in the building. What's going on with your family? And of course, I got to give my boys some love. Band up. Salute. DIL 87. Greg, stop hating on the king of Saudi Arabia. Exactly. I got to stop. King Art is in the building. She does pretty well in Detroit. I'm assuming she does, but she wants to get paid more than what she is doing in Detroit, King Art. So clearly she wants to make more than what she actually... Man, nobody's going to take L's for you ninjas. Nobody going to take L for you dudes. Like, no. Fucking... You're not interesting. The arenas have been full. I don't know what Band Up is talking about. I already killed his narrative. He called in last week. I killed him good. Killed him real good. 2 Cents Boxer says Shields is one of my favorite fighters, but she's a little delusional. Yeah, I know. I think you and I disagreed on some stuff with Clarissa Shields in the past. Yeah, she's definitely delusional. You're not going to make what the men make. You're not. It's not going to happen. Oh, my dude, Jason Williams is in the building, and I know it's some hate. I keep telling you they are sports washing, Greg, not investing in sports for real. What does sports washing mean? Do you mean that they're washing their money through sports events? Because theoretically, if you're washing money, you need to at least earn a profit. That's how you get the money out of the business, right? You show revenue and you show expenses and then you show a profit, and then that's how you extract the profit from the business. Like, you can't show L's. I'm not understanding. All right. So I think those are all the comments. Let me pause here. We got 101 people in the building, 49 likes. Smash the like button. Smash the like. I see Slap Happy Gorilla P Daddy or Daddy P in the building. The bourbon is real. What does that mean? Are you saying that this is the bourbon talking? Because in reality, I can go back to corporate America real quick and start talking in a very calm manner, and just talk about boxing just like this. That's perfectly fine for me. I thought y'all was my peoples and y'all let me get down on my Friday afternoon rants, but instead you want to call me out for drinking my bourbon and saying that I'm acting out of character because I'm drinking bourbon. Is that what y'all want me to do? Is that the Greg that y'all want me to be? I can be him all day. If you want me to turn into corporate Greg, like I'm presenting a PowerPoint presentation to you, I can certainly do that too. Let the bourbon talk, said Mr. Vegas. Okay, the bourbon is back in me, boy. I'm back to bourbon Greg. ASVP TV hit me with a $4.99. Hey, Ninja, open that line up. I'm gonna open the line up, ASVP TV. I'm gonna open the line up, dude. Give me some time, man. I'm cooking. Good Lord. $500,000 say thug it out, Greg. It's Furious Fridays. Yeah, I feel that. I gotta let SVP TV come on 2 Cents Boxing and let him give y'all some of that little dig energy that you talked about in the disco. Oh man. Woo. I love it. I love it. So let's talk about this one, and then I'm gonna open up the phone lines because I gotta get my boy ASVP TV in the building, and anybody else that want to call in. And right now we're working on, guys. We're working on. I got a request out to Rock Dog Interactive to build us a 5-person chat so we can or scene, if you will, so that we can have panels. So we can do panels. I definitely want to do panels. Right now I can do a 3-person panel if I chose to. So I guess I could send a link out to you guys if y'all want to join via panel. But I want to get to 5 panels. So because I want to introduce a new show, once a week where we do a 5-person panel. You know what I mean? So y'all get to come on and you get to talk and you get to share your perspective. Whether it's aligned to ours or not, I really don't give a damn. But I want it to be real interactive, man. Real interactive. Hold on. Carl Brown, I just hit you with the wrench. AS Meeks 39, you want a wrench? Because you've been around for a long time too, fam. Let me know if you want a wrench. All right, so where was I? I've been telling y'all this for quite some time, and no one wanted to believe me. And this is where I keep trying to tell you guys, man, believe. If you don't believe in anything else, man, believe in Greg. Believe in Greg. I will not steer you. I won't steer you wrong. I really won't. Because I keep telling y'all, man, my emotions are not tied into any fighter. As much as y'all think my emotions are tied, my emotions are not tied. Oh, Greg feeling generous today. That liquor must be good. Yeah, it's damn good. Who said that? I think it was I saw this the other day. Oh yeah, it was Sinead. Yeah, it's real good. It's real good. Yeah, it's real good, bruh. But anyway, oh man, Al the Pal just hit me with the $5. Appreciate you coming on Friday. Like, yo, shit. You keep same energy for everyone, no race baiting, nothing like that. Most channels. Oh, I appreciate you, man. I don't really like getting into all the race stuff, cause I think is there race stuff and stuff? Yeah, it is. Do I like to get in it? No, because a lot of times people are calling stuff race bait, racial when it's not. Slap Happy Gorilla Daddy P hit me with the $4.99. Do your thing, Greg. You cooking. I appreciate you, fam. I appreciate you. So where was I? I've told y'all on many occasions I will not lead you astray. I will not say stuff that I don't truly believe in. That's the benefit of being a channel. And sometimes we can't get as much content out there as we would like. But that is one of the benefits of not being solely dependent on YouTube as your source of revenue, because we're not tied to anybody. I really say what I believe. Like everything that I say, I really believe it. And I let you know whether or not it's my opinion based off what it is that I'm seeing, or I'm tying it to a fact or whatever. But I told y'all when we were doing the live for the fight party that at first I saw it, I was like, man, it looked pretty packed, man. Terence Crawford might be about to sell me on the Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford fight. And then they started panning around, and once they started panning around, I was like, nah, it's actually kind of empty. Like it's not really that packed like that. And then when I said that on the live stream, they said, oh, man, you a hating ninja, Greg. You a hater. And I'm like, man, I'm not hating, bro. You can see the open seats. Like, what you mean? I'm not hating. You can see the open seats. When they did the little, the overview, and they kind of panned over the BMO Stadium. I don't know if it was a plane or whatever it was, but you could clearly see all those empty seats. And they said, Greg, you a hater. Banda, what you talking about, man? We did a video earlier today, man. The California State Athletic Commission, as I told you last week, has already issue how many people were in there. 22,000 people could fit. Only 17,000 was there. And of the 17,000, many of those seats were actually bought by the promoter and given out as comps. It didn't sell like that, dog. I don't care where you were sitting at. You didn't see all the empty seats, apparently. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, man, it's okay to be wrong. Like, I was wrong about Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. I was wrong about wearing this shirt. I was wrong about not dyeing my beard hair because I look terrible. I've been wrong about a lot of things. But this one I wasn't wrong about. Okay? At the end of the day, Terence Crawford does not sell, and he did not sell out that arena. And now you got to start to look at Turki Alalshikh. And you got to ask yourself, Turki, you told us that this fight was sold out. You sold us on this. So clearly you're not a man of your word. There's some integrity that is lacking there. There's some integrity that is lacking with Turki Alalshikh because he mentioned that the fight was sold out knowing that it was only 17,000 and some change, and that the building held 22,000 people, and that he also bought some of the 17,000 in order to even get it to that number. Come on, fam. Come on, fam. Come on, let's do better. Clearly, Turki Alalshikh is not above lying himself. Clearly, Turki Alalshikh is playing the same games that we've seen other promoters play. So help me understand what is different. He's buddying up with the sanctioning bodies. He's lying about numbers. He's freezing fighters out. What's different other than he's a new face? Come on, man. There's nothing different, dog. He's the same dude. Same dude. Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. My wife just called me. Give me 1 second. Okay, she didn't answer. I'm sorry. All right. So yeah, everything that I've said about Turki Alalshikh has been spot on. And I don't know, I was gonna mute it if she answered it. She didn't answer it. Y'all was about to hear how I was planning that. No, let me stop. So yeah, I was being an asshole there. But yeah, at the end of the day, man, Turki Alalshikh is no different from what we've seen already in the sport currently. And so for y'all to sit up there and try to convince me otherwise is asinine to me, because it's clear that there's no difference. Like, seriously, there's seriously no difference. I want to ask y'all something real quick. Out of y'all that are currently in the chat, how many of y'all would be willing to jump on the panel with myself, with Jason, whatever, to do, a weekly show? Because if y'all ain't gonna be jumping on the panel with me, if I don't have people that's reaching out to me saying, hey, this week I want to be on the panel so that we can schedule people to be on the panel with us, then I'm not gonna put in all this work to do this. I'm not. I ain't got time for that. I know Gregory Quattlebaum will be on with us, but I need to hear what you other folks say. Okay, I'm about to open up these phone lines real quick. Yeah, phone line open. Phone line open for real. I love to. Yeah, okay, band up. I appreciate you. Me and Jerry. No Jerry. No Jerry. I ran Jerry off. I cooked Jerry so bad, man, he ran off. Ashley Van Treese. Hey, Greg, where's Jason? Hey, Ashley. I don't know what the hell Jason is. This is my first time seeing you. You must be a fan of Jason, though. Don't worry about Jason. As long as you got Greg, you good. 318, you in the building with Greg, your king.
You already know it is, man. This is the bad wolf from Louisiana.
I know it was you. That's why I said you're king. What's going on, man? I'm gonna give you the floor, man. Talk your talk.
No. I want to have a conversation.
Let's talk.
I done had a long day, so I don't feel like doing too much arguing. So
I don't feel like arguing either.
Let's get on.
Yeah, let's talk.
On the same page, you know.
Let's do it. You know you my guy.
Now, when you said what you said,
Hold on, what did I say?
you don't about you don't like when a person gets more than what you think they worth.
Yes.
When you said that. You said that, man, I'm looking at my phone. My mind went to Steven from Django when you said that. You know who Steven is, right?
No, I don't know who's Steven. Who is Steven?
Samuel L. Jackson
What?
from Django.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, look, I understand where you coming from. Because you the corporate guy, you the business guy, you the finance guy. I hear you on that, you know. And for the chat, y'all know Greg. Apparently, Greg good at what he do. You know, I ain't knocking the skills, man. But, I don't know. For me, I've seen athletes get did dirty, man. So if I feel like if a fighter or any athlete got a chance to get their money, I say go get it. You know, I say go take them for whatever they want to give you, go get it. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to Turki Alalshikh, let me establish something. I like Turki Alalshikh. You want to know why I like Turki Alalshikh?
Why you like Turki Alalshikh?
Because every time I done bought a card, I feel like I got my money's worth.
Okay.
Ain't that something to be happy about as a boxing fan? Do you find a problem with that, Greg?
So from your perspective, I don't, but I'll share my perspective afterwards. Go ahead.
Okay. So hold on. Let me ask you, do you feel like the cars that you buy of his, do you feel like you got your money's worth?
No.
Okay. All right. Now here goes some problems I got with Turki Alalshikh.
Okay.
Why are you, first off, I don't mind him working with other companies, UFC, whatever.
Me either.
Why are you trying to, my thing is, why are you trying to compete with boxing's biggest star? You know what I'm saying? I ain't a big fan of Canelo. I respect what he did, but he carrying the flag for boxing right now. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't lying.
You know,
we on the same accord. We agree. Yep.
So why would you try to sabotage his money?
When you say that you're here to support the fight, when you're here to support the sport, I agree. Go ahead.
Yeah. I ain't been in this sport long, man. Like, I was following at the back end of Mayweather career. I was catching some of his fights. But, you know, now over the last few years, I done really got into the sport, learning about the belts and all this different stuff and how the game works. You know, I don't like how he and also I don't like how he going at Canelo when Canelo got a fight. I don't like this. I want you know this, Greg. I want the Canelo Crawford fight.
I know you do.
And I gotta say it every time. Just because I wanted Crawford to get that fight don't mean I didn't want Benavidez to get it. I thought the ship sailed on Benavidez. So I'm all in on Crawford getting the fight. That's all I'm saying. But if Canelo already locked into a deal, man, why you hassling him like you want him to make a move on your time? Come on, man. That's a quick way to burn the bridge, and that's an easy way to get everybody against you. Come on, now.
ASVP TV, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I gotta answer this for my wife. 1 second.
Go ahead.
Hey, lovely, what's going on?
Hi. So I missed your return call. So I don't have dinner for them, but Ashley she's gonna take Ava or Aubrey on an errand, and then she'll get something for her to eat.
All right, sounds good.
I was gonna stop by Crave.
Yo, just get me a single cookie, whatever you want to get me.
I sent you the pictures. You're not good.
Baby, I'm in the middle of a live stream. Like anything with caramel or peanut butter or something like that, it'll work for me. Okay.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
I hope you're on mute. Bye.
Yeah, you on mute. Yeah. All right. Sorry about that, man. Go ahead.
All good. If I'm breathing too bad, I'm just trying to get my exercise out here after work. But
Oh, you good?
the other thing that happened with Tim Zoo, like, man, like, I talk my shit, but I like Tim Zoo. I feel like he got screwed over already, and now he's trying to get himself back in that champion status. So I'm like, why is he, pressing the issue with Zoo? Now, I don't have a problem with him going directly to the fighters. I don't have no problem with that. I honestly don't have no problem with him going directly to the fighters. That's one thing I will say. And shit, what you don't agree with, Greg? What you don't agree with?
What you just said? Nothing. I don't disagree with anything.
So why is we arguing so much, Greg?
But because I'm gonna pick a fight with you no matter what in the Discord. I don't give a fuck what you saying. I'm gonna figure.
Hey, I gotta check that temperature every day. Goddamn. Yeah. But overall, I don't really have a problem with Turki Alalshikh, man. This is the thing, it's reported. I can't say for certain because I ain't looked into it. But they say he been losing money since he done started. But if he's still willing to put on the events, then the fighters should take advantage. They should go make their money. But hey, he putting them in good fights too, though. He putting them in good fights.
So let me give you my perspective, because I don't disagree with the things that you said, but I think where we do disagree. Like, I'm all for fighting. I actually used this scenario with Jason. This was offline. Jason and I, we basically talk every day. And anytime there's going to be a rant, for those of you who are asking where is Jason, if there's a rant, it won't be Jason. It's going to be me. It's going to be me, because I'm the asshole that get pissed.
Jason quiet as a church mouse.
Yeah, I get pissed off, and so if it's a rant, it's going to be me. So when if there's a fighter that, and I'm just going to use this as an example, right? If there's a fighter that, like, their market value right now is $2 billion, right? I'm going to use Shakur Stevenson. Let's say his market value is, let's say Bob Arum was not losing money on Shakur. He didn't mention anything about losing money on Shakur. And he was paying him $3 million, right? And Shakur was like, yo, I'm trying to get as much money as I can. I know my market value is $3 million, but screw that. I'm going to try to eat into their profit. So I'm going to try to get 5. Man, I ain't got no problem with that. No problem with that. However, if your market value is 3 and you're trying to get 10, you're trying to get 3 times that, I started to have a problem with that. Because at that point, now you're trying to subsidize.
Wait. So did you have a problem with Canelo asking for 150? Because we know, I guess off the guarantees, he usually get a third of that. Did you have a problem with him asking for 150, 200?
Yeah, when he asked that for Benavidez, absolutely I had a problem with that. When he asked that for Crawford, it's a ridiculous number, but at the same time, what you're asking him to do is also a ridiculous request. Meaning, but let me explain. Let me explain though. Let me explain. Okay, so you being, and I don't know if you want your job, what you do out there, so I'm not gonna say anything. But you doing whatever it is that you do.
You can tell them I drive trucks, man. I'm a truck driver.
Truck driver. My brother drives trucks, right? And if it's a situation where, I'm trying to see how I want to frame this. It's hard to frame it with truck driving, but if there's any situation where, so you make a, okay, I'll put it to you like this. You drive trucks, right? And your route is a specific amount of routes. I don't know where you drive to, right? But like, if somebody all of a sudden say, yo, man, you got to drive way to California, and oh, by the way, I need you to take this route that is all dirt roads and all of this other stuff, and oh, you got to go in this forest area, and for like 50 miles, there's not going to be any service on your phone, and oh, by the way, for 100 and 250 miles, there's not going to be any gas station, all that stuff. You're going to be like, yo, Ninja, you got to pay me a lot to do that. Like, that's not typical. You got to pay me a lot. So my thing is, like, if somebody were to come to me and say, Greg, like, in your current role, not only do I want you to do this, but I also want you to take over this area of the business, right? And then I want you to take this area of the business as well. It's like, yo, hold up, man. Time out. I'm a team player, but you're asking me to do something that if I do all these things, like for you, if you were to drive that route and do all that, man, that doesn't make you a better truck driver. It's not going to increase your salary once you've done it. It's not like, oh, all of a sudden you drove through there and you get a certification for being able to drive through dangerous terrain or you know, clandestine areas, whatever. You're not going to get any kind of certification for that. So it doesn't benefit you on the other end. So in order for you to want to do that, you got to get an immediate compensation. So that's what Canelo is saying. There's nothing on the other side of Terence Crawford. I whoop his ass. Everybody going to say he was small, right? I lose to him.
Right.
My legacy is destroyed. So you got to pay me a shit ton of money. So I understand that. And that's the reason why I said the fight was never going to happen, because he's going to ask for an amount of money that doesn't make sense. Does that make sense? So I was like, yo, that's pussy.
Yeah.
That's pussy for what you were asking for with Benavidez. More understandable for Terence Crawford. The number is still outrageous. He should probably ask for like 80 million. But the number's still, you know, but he's going to ask for a lot more.
That's realistic. I think 80 realistic.
It ain't.
You don't think so?
Fuck
I
no.
think his guarantees at like 50, 45 or something like that for Hyman. I think last report I seen, the guarantee.
I thought the guarantee was 30 and he had upside. I thought his guarantee was like 30 to 35. But like, just doing rough numbers, man.
He getting the percentage of the sodas and all that, man. Like,
Well, I ain't mad at him. So if you do 700,000 buys, right, which is what he did with Mel, and I know people think Terence Crawford is a bigger name, but we gotta pull back off that. Terence Crawford. Hold on, I want to read something you said.
You don't think that would sell? You don't think that would sell more than the Charlo fight?
Hold on real quick. Yo, Greg, what if Saudi government says Turkey is losing too much money and cuts the bank? Exactly. That's what I've been saying. But hold up. But not really. I don't. And here's why. I don't believe, and we got to pull back from this Terence. We got to separate accomplishments from drawing power. And I think that's where a lot of people get lost, like accomplishments and drawing power. Accomplishment-wise, Terence Crawford is the man, right? There's no arguments with that, right? 2 times undisputed, 4-weight class, 35, 40, 47, 54. 4 division weight champion, right? Like he is the man in terms of accolades currently in the sport, along with Canelo, but you get what I'm saying. But we got to separate that from drawing power. Terence Crawford is no more known than Jermell Charlo. Even with the Errol Spence fight, that was carried by the urban community. Outside of the urban community, which a lot of people still don't know Terence Crawford, general just fans still don't know Terence Crawford. He's not going to sell like that. And then when Mel performs so piss poorly, and you got a lot of people that feel like weight classes are there for a reason, I think it's limited by that. So I'm like, if Mel would have performed well, then I think it does more than Mel. With Mel performing poorly and Terence Crawford not being a known entity, I think it probably can do around the same amount. So if you do 700,000 pay-per-view buys and you multiply that by $99, that's $69 million of revenue. So Terence, you got to think about it. Bud made like 25.
25. He's gonna get like 25.
Exactly. He made 25 with Errol. He gonna expect more against this guy. So even at 1 million,
if he was asking for a more realistic guarantee, you telling me the fight possible. But since he
you talking about
since he shot for stars, nah, it ain't too likely.
Yeah. If he was asking for a 35 million guaranteed, I think the fight is doable.
Yeah, but this is my thing. You set that bar that high, and then you turn around. Because at first I said it. I was on track. I'm on record in Discord. I said, hey, 150 is fair because that's a boy. If you lose to Terence Crawford, boy, you ain't gonna hear the end of it. But
Facts.
he turns around and said it's easy. He said like Bud was easy, and that's what kind of triggered me. I'm like, okay, if he's an easy fight, and then he said he moves a lot, but now he don't move so much. So that tell me it's he know it's some danger though. I ain't saying Canelo scared because we all know Canelo resume is probably the best in the game right now. So I don't think he's scared, but he knows it's danger though. You know what I'm saying? But if they were to fight, I feel like it would look a lot like the Madrimal fight, tell you the truth. Except you replace Madrimal style with Crawford. I mean with Canelo. You know what I'm saying? And then it really come down to, can Crawford take a punch? Can Crawford take a punch from Canelo? And can he get Canelo respect? I think he can take the punch.
No, he can't.
I think he can get his respect.
No, he can't. Man, once Canelo hit him, man, he gonna knock his ass to sleep. He gonna put his ass right into a coma.
He didn't do that to Charlo. And Charlo
ran. No.
Hold on. I know that's one of your boys.
No, that's not what I'm about to say. Just not what I'm about to say.
Bud, man.
No. Exactly. No, I agree with you. Charlo isn't Bud.
You can look at it the build up. Charlo being friendly. Oh, he was just happy to be there. He was just happy to get the payday. Same with Berlanga right now. Berlanga doing better than him in terms of the build up, you know. But I seen the video. He already counting the money. He already counting the checks. So I know he cooked. But man, I know I'll put money on this, man. I'll put money on this. I guarantee you, he ain't finna lay down for nobody.
I agree with you.
They like to say they lions and all this and that, but they a pup when he went in there with Canelo. Man.
I agree with you. Like I'm not. Hey. I agree with you, but here's the difference in what I'm saying though, because I want you to hear this. I agree with everything you're saying. Mel went in there and laid down. Terence Crawford will not go in there and lay down. I made that statement. He won't go in there. Now, will he be more hesitant? He will. But he won't go in there and lay down. That's the reason why he gets knocked out. Because he's going to try to counter, and he's going to get countered. The counter will get countered, and that's when Canelo's going to put him to sleep. That's the reason why I think he loses that fight.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the first few rounds is going to be a little slow in them 3 rounds. Not because he's a slow starter, but because I think Canelo gonna follow him around that ring. He like to get you on the ropes and punish you with them body shots and stuff like that. But we all know this ain't no speculation. This is fact. We know Canelo Alvarez gas tank is suspect in them later rounds. If he get that man to them later rounds, I ain't going for no stoppage. I'm going for the decision win. Even if we know, you know, you walk out, you already down 4 rounds against Canelo. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I put cash money on it. I bet on.
Me too.
I bet you 1,000 that it'll go the distance, and then I'll go straight to FanDuel because I know Crawford gonna be a heavy underdog, and I'll put 1,000 on his money line. Man, if Crawford is
an underdog, I'm gonna bet on him.
I feel like, bro. I feel like another. It ain't gotta be. I feel like one of the reasons why people doubt this guy is because if he go in there and beat Canelo, everybody gotta look in the mirror. Everybody gonna be questioned. Do a motherfucker really know boxing? Shit, man. But yeah, man, that's my call. I ain't want to hold up too long. I know other people trying to get on the line, but appreciate it, man.
All right, appreciate you, man. Later. That was ASVP TV. We go hard in the Discord. If you guys are interested in joining the Discord, let me know, because we can make that happen. I prefer Errol Spence fans because I'm tired of all these damn Terence Crawford fans in the Discord. They try to overpower me. Yeah.
What's going on?
What's up, man?
I'm like I told you, I still think Terence can win the fight against Crawford, right?
It's not gonna.
And here's how I think he can do it, Greg. Like the gentleman who just called in, right? Terence has to fight Canelo like he's never fought anybody before. He can't go in there thinking he's gonna counter him and hurt him, because Canelo, we all think I think Canelo's vastly overrated. Yeah, I told you that before. But one thing that's not overrated about Canelo is his chin. Canelo's been hit by some dudes with serious shot, heavy hands, and it doesn't hurt him. You know what I'm saying? So Crawford can't go into that fight like he does everybody else and think, because even with Mazurov, you see, it's like he didn't really hurt Mazurov. He stung him in the later rounds. The body shot hurt him more than the shots to the head. So to me, Crawford has to go into that fight like the brother just said on the phone. Just try to get Canelo to swing and miss a lot, because Canelo by the 8th or 9th round is gonna slow down. Then Crawford can outpoint him and get to the finish line, because I don't see a knockout in that. That's my only way of thinking to win. If he goes in there and tries to trade with Canelo, what you said earlier about him being knocked out is gonna happen, because Canelo's got it. One thing he does have heavy hands. And it's like look at Bivol was teeing off on him with shot, like hitting with 4 and 5 punch combinations. He didn't hurt Canelo. You know what I'm saying? And Bivol was like that's a 175-pound dude, probably was weighing 2 and change the night of that fight. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Crawford's got power, but it's different. Like, it's the weight classes for a reason. It's like his reach and everything is gonna give Canelo fits if he uses it correctly. But if he goes in there like just trying to trade shots like he did, he seems to be did at 147. But we seen at 154 he fought smarter. So I know if he at 168, I think he'll fight even smarter, and I think he can do that because his footwork's better than Canelo's, his hand speed's better than Canelo's. You know what I'm saying? And his IQ is just as good or better than Canelo's, I think. So if he fights that way, but there's one thing that could put a monkey wrench in that. Crawford at over 165, 4 or 5 pounds, that might slow him down even more. You know what I'm saying? So it's a iffy fight. To me, it's just a money grab. There's no legacy in that fight.
Facts.
It's just for people like I know, and I understand Crawford fans. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of the sport. I like Crawford. I like me, like Tank's my favorite fighter. But I look at it like Crawford's an all-time great. He's the best fighter in the world right now, and it's like I understand that he effed up a lot of his money that he should have made earlier. If he got even with his dull-ass personality, if he went to the BBC earlier, they would have made him a bigger star because his talent authorized big money. His personality doesn't, but his talent authorizes big money. It's just like Boots. We look at Boots right now. Boots is an unbelievable talent, but he has the personality of dude, you don't even know he's in the room. You know what I mean? So it's like Boots gonna Eddie Hearn talks a lot of junk, but he's gonna have to talk more because it's like he could end up on the same trajectory Crawford did. It's like if you don't have a personality, if you have mad skills, you got to add a little something to it. You know what I'm saying? So and people think. Here's the thing that people get the misconception when they talk about Crawford fighting Canelo. It's like, who's going to sell that fight? Canelo hardly speaks English, speaks a little, and Crawford don't talk. He's just going to say, my skills do it for me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you got to have some kind of personality behind you. You can't just, it's like, look at, Tank don't, he can talk a little, but Tank, just though his swag, his bravado, and the way he goes about it, people want to see it, and they know what he brings at the end. It's like the Crawford-Canelo fight will sell for this one reason. It's a black American against a Mexican where they think like he's a Mexican god to some people. You know what I mean? So I think it'll sell more than Charo did. I think it will sell like 800. I don't think it'll hit 1 million, but I think it'll sell close to 800. Because Crawford right now is like it's gonna the boxing purists like us and people they're gonna want to see if he can do what Floyd did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Yeah. Other than that, if he, like you said, if he goes in there and tries to trade any time within the first, 9 rounds, he's gonna get slept. Because if guys like Gamboa and Mean Machine hurt him, they ain't hitting like Canelo, bro. Even at this age of Canelo, he still throws heavy hands. So, you know. But
yeah,
I mean,
I totally
still
agree
would
with
like
that.
to see it. I ain't gonna lie, man. Because if he beats Canelo, I'll be outside dancing. Because I can't stand Canelo, man. I think Canelo is like, he took after Floyd and Ward retired, Canelo had got the torch passed to him, and he's done nothing but shit on the boxing world, like give him bullshit fights and take their money. You know what I'm saying? He's not giving us nothing. And this whole time, you know, it's like the Triple G fight, okay, the first one. You know what I mean? Second one, he was a roid dude. So to me, since then, he's been straight trash, man. And you know, it's like anybody that says he isn't, they're delusional, or they're just, you know, they're delusional, man. But yeah, I just flipped on and saw you on there. You be sneaking on with your little rants because you mad Terence want money. I don't know why you mad the man want money, bro. I understand what you mean by, you know, he be trying to throw that legacy in there. He should just come out and say, hey, man, I want money.
Yeah, just say that. I'm good with that.
Yeah, it's like, I would respect it more. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no legacy in that fight. If he beats Canelo, no lie, that's, for his resume, it is big, Greg. If he beats Canelo,
for him,
for his resume,
for him.
But it ain't a legacy fight. It ain't, you know, it's like, come on,
man.
Like,
and you know, he want that cash too. Like right now, if Canelo had
but
no
ain't nothing
belts,
wrong with that though.
Nothing.
To be honest with you, he deserves it, Greg, because
no, he doesn't.
It's his own fault for staying with Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but if he had got away from Top Rank, Terence would have been, he probably wouldn't even be fighting right now because he would have made buku money because he's that exciting. He's that, like, he's pretty much tanked, man, at his weight class. Terence fights usually end in a bad way for the guy he's fighting. So if Terence had got better backing, he'd have made buku money because his skill set, you know, puts that out there. But it's just his personality and Bob Arum not want to promote Black American fighters. You know, it's like dude, look at Bob's already tooling. Like, think about it. He's got Abdullah Mason. He's got my man Keyshawn, right? And it's like if I walk out my house and ask some people their names, they don't know who them dudes are. More people know Lomachenko than them, and they're better fighters than Lomachenko. Well, at least Abdullah Mason is. I have to see a little more from Keyshawn, but. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. Brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, fam.
All right, bro.
All right, later. All right, real quick, y'all. I'm going to cut the phone lines down. I'm going to ask for, DIL87499, not saying Canelo can't hurt Terence, but Terence because of, he definitely can, but he didn't knock out Shane Mosley or old Cotto. These guys being hurt by smaller guys. I mean, yeah, but he was smaller then too. Hey, I'm gonna send out the link, and 2 people can join me. That's all I got right now that I can set up, 2 people. So I'm gonna send out the link real quick, and yo, if the first 2 people in the chat that say they want to join the link, and that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, let me know if you want to join in, and then we'll start back taking calls. So we'll do a 3-panel show for the remainder of the time that we own, and then yeah, you guys can go from there. So give me 2 people. Give me 2 people. 2 people. 2 people. 2 people that want to join. The link. I'm gonna join the link. You're gonna join video. You're gonna join video. You're going to join on here with me. Let me know. And I'll send out the link. Damn, one of my Bluetooth is went dead. Hold on real quick. One of my Bluetooth went dead. That's not good. Shit. Man, my normal setup isn't here. Things going bad for you, boy. Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all still hear me? Let me know if y'all can still hear me. Okay. So I'm gonna no 2 cent. If you don't want to do video, you don't have to. I just sent you the link on Discord directly to you. So if you got the link, just hit me, join in with the link, and we'll go from there. I just sent it to you directly to the Discord. All right, who else wants to join your boy? I didn't see anybody. I can only do 2 people on the link, man. So unfortunately, it can only be. That's why I'm asking, like, who's gonna be the person. I'm working on it. I'm trying to improve it, but I'm about to go to it. Wait, I got you. Tunnel Vision. We've talked. Is CJ Rich? Are you talking to me? I'm waiting for my girl to jump on. 2 cents. 2 cents, what's going on with you? Since 2 cents, since you're gonna join probably via with no video, that's fine. I can take 2 other people, so we'll have 3 people on with me. 1 audio, and we'll have 2 people who are video. So I'm dropping it. There go the link right there. First 2 people I see on, man, that's who are gonna join, and then everybody else gonna get booted out if you try to join. So let me know, and then I'm gonna open back up the phone lines. I'm try to make this a bit more interactive for the last, let's call it 35-40 minutes I'm on here. I'm waiting for y'all. I'm waiting. Somebody just jumped in. Okay, I see you. Give me a second. I'm gonna get you in here. Waiting for y'all. Waiting. Hey, you gotta turn off your audio though. All right, hold on one second. Okay. Sorry, my stuff isn't quite as animated or automated, if you will, as some of these cats that's using these but we gonna make this do what it do, baby. I just got to get you in here position. Okay, hold up. Man, you disappeared, brother. I can hear you. 2 Cent. What's going on?
All right. What's up?
What's going on? Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get my other brother up in here real quick. And then we're going to go from there. All right. Hold on 1 second. This is a bit more manual since I'm not using there we go. Okay, I got you in here. And since you're not using video, 2 Cent, I got you in here, so we good. And then we got one other person. No, it's just you. So you're the only one that's in here. So, go ahead. I got you. I'm listening to you. What's going on, man? Fam. So I see you, fam. What's your name? I can't hear you. I think you're on mute. I can't hear none of you saying. I see you, but you're on mute.
Oh, got you. My fault.
I can hear
My
you
name
now.
is I go by CJ Rich. I done called into the show previously on a Sunday. What's going on, Greg?
What's going on with you, man? So I can hear you definitely. I see you. They can't see you yet because I haven't shared that yet. I'm waiting for one other person to come in, and then once they come in, we gonna switch it. But let me open back. Oh, there go one other person. There go the last person right there. Let me see who we got. I hear you, but I don't see you.
Yeah, people be scared to cam up.
You scared of your camera, man? What's going on?
Who's scared of a camera?
I don't know. I hear you talking, but I don't see your camera.
He's real bound, boy. I ain't scared of nothing but 38s.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
I ain't got no shirt and shit. I'm just sitting here. I jumped on. I don't feel like that's appropriate for your show. I'm trying to show due respect, my good brother.
All right, man. All good. So we got you all on. I'm just gonna keep it audio for right now. I know you got your camera on. But yeah, I'm gonna open back up the phone lines. Well, first of all, before I even open back up the phone lines, I went on my whole rant earlier, so I'm assuming that y'all want to speak. So first of all, my good brother, I don't remember. Like, what's your name? You got on the OnlyFans shirt. What's your name?
It's Only Friends. That's my
Only Friends. Only Friends. My bad.
No, but it is a joke on that. That's my softball team name, man. I was playing some softball. Only Friends, but that's hella funny. CJ Rich is my name.
All right, man. CJ. Oh yeah, I remember you in the chat, man. What's going on, man? What's on your mind?
Hey, what's up, man? We always gonna disagree over this Crawford stuff, but it's all in good fun, homie. So I'm glad
absolutely.
you're speaking on this today. I think that I don't know what you want him to do, man. It's like no matter what move he makes, it seems like, and I hate to say it because it's in my opinion, 9 times out of 10, it's a lazy excuse. But it seems to say you hating on Crawford. What do you want him to do? You don't want him to unify 154. You don't want him to get the Canelo fight. What would you have him do? Just lay down and retire and die?
No. I want him to unify 154. I want him to unify 154.
Okay, hey, I can respect
Crawford
that.
himself said he only wants the Canelo fight. He didn't say
Correct.
nothing about unifying 154. He said that was his only motivation, and he only wants the Canelo fight. But
I didn't hear that from him. I heard it from Turkey, but I didn't hear that out of Crawford's mouth, rather.
No, he said that. No, he said that. He said that on Sean. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay.
He said
I could be mistaken. I'm open to being corrected. Okay, so if that's what he said he wanted, then
I'm
shit.
a Crawford
I
fan.
respect that as well. I would rather him stick to his own weight class and do what y'all saying to unify. So I haven't heard that. I got to do a little more research. Only got so many hours in the day. But
no, I feel you.
Let me ask y'all this. Who would y'all like to see him fight next if he is trying to unify at 154? I want to see
No,
Fundora.
the kid was trying to say.
I want to see him fight Charlo.
Charlo, that don't come with the belt though.
Hold on,
He's
real
a
quick. Let me
champion
see if I can
research.
find this. Let me see if I can find this real quick. Let me know if y'all can hear this.
Yeah, Amir Khan. He fought.
Yeah, we can hear it.
Amir Khan. You gotta be kidding.
So let me see if I can find where Sean Zattel asked him this question. I'm looking for it right now.
Sean Zattel.
Terence,
Hey,
let
shout
me
out to
ask
him.
you this then.
Let
me ask you this then, man. If Canelo was the main motivation going forward at almost 37, and you're still on top of your game, you're still, arguably number 1 pound for pound. But I know you're close with Andre Ward. He left the game on top, undefeated, number 1 pound for pound. If Canelo isn't going to take the fight, is that something you're starting to think about, walking away from the game undefeated?
Man, it's something to talk about, It's things that we talk about, but right now, I'm still, doing what I do. Canelo, he got a fight coming up, so I never want to make it about me and Canelo. Just like when I was getting ready for my fight, I felt it was disrespectful for Eddie Hearns to lie and say, "Oh."
I don't think that's where he said it. I'm trying to find where he said it.
my Mexican people think to him, I'm a threat to his legacy because.
And what's called it just talked about it.
If I was easy work, well, you know, you would take. But yet and still.
He said it in this video. I just haven't found it yet, but he definitely said it, bro.
Hey, Greg, I think he also said it on the Joe Rogan show too. I believe I heard him say it there as well.
Yeah, it's the main motivation.
But let's assume that that's true because I'm a Crawford fan.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
But let's assume that that's true,
bro.
right?
We can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Somebody else jumped on.
Okay, so let's assume that that's true. We call it boxing, right? But this is actually also called synonymously prize fighting.
Yep.
Right? They're fighting literally for a prize. And why wouldn't you want to fight for the biggest prize you can possibly fight for, especially in the dawning of your career?
Yep.
Or maybe I should say the twilight of your career. So whether that be, Boots, I'm sure if he could make more money fighting Boots Ennis than he would fighting Canelo, that's what he would be screaming. But and then I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let whoever say what they gotta say, because I really wanted to be brief. I just want to address just a couple of things. The other thing I wanted to address is the Boots situation, whereas everybody keeps saying Boots and this, that, and the third, but the last thing Boots said in the interview was that his goal was to unify 147. That was Boots' last word. So now we can cut out all the crap about Terence Crawford ducking Boots and all this. We know that's not been true, but Boots himself says that he's not in pursuit of current Terence Crawford's quote unquote now.
There's something out there that was recently that he said that if they were to offer him a fight at 154, he'd take it.
Okay, I'm not going to dispute that. That's the last thing I heard him say. But
let me get this straight.
But let me say this real quick. I don't think people realize the hypocrisy here. Boots and Crawford are both saying the same exact thing. But for some reason, when Boots said he needs to go to 154, he needs to fight at 154, but nobody's saying, oh, Crawford needs to go to 168, he needs to fight at 68. Is Canelo really even an option for Crawford when Canelo keeps saying he don't want the fight? He keeps saying he doesn't want the fight.
Can I add on top of that too, Sid, real quick? So, and I like that statement because I made something similar. I said something similar last week, and this is the issue that I have with the Terence Crawford fans. And brother, I don't know who just joined. I don't know if you're a Terence Crawford fan, but maybe you're gonna jump in, maybe you're not. But my thing is, I've heard so many people say this, make this argument, specifically in the Discord. If Boots Ennis really wanted to fight, he will move up to 154 and put himself in the way of Terence Crawford to get the fight. Well, then why doesn't that same logic apply to Terence Crawford? You would move up and put yourself in the way of Terence Crawford, meaning fight someone that is in the top, of Canelo Alvarez. Fight someone that is in the top 10 and beat them. Therefore, it's undeniable that you deserve the opportunity. Why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you have that same logic? And I'm not saying either one of them should do that, right? But I'm saying, why wouldn't you have that same logic for Terence Crawford? You dismiss that, but you have that logic for Jerron Boots Ennis. That makes sense to me.
It's not a dismissal of it, Greg. I think it's more so you have to look at it, from a case by case perspective, kind of sort of say, especially with the politics of boxing now, right? We know that Terence Crawford obviously is not going down to 147. Like, that would be ridiculous to even believe that that's what he was going to do. All right, so we know so obviously the only way that fight happens is for Boots to go to 154. So that point that whoever just made was a moot point because it doesn't even make sense.
No. That's what she's saying though. That's what she's saying. She's saying,
okay,
move to 54.
So if we agree, we agree. I stand corrected. But so my point is ultimately that when it comes to Crawford moving up to fight Canelo in the same given scenario, I think accolades plays a big part in that. I think that's how Floyd Mayweather was able to do some of the things that he did based on accolades.
So that's why accolades
are not at 168 though. You get accolades 2-3 weight classes lower. That doesn't even matter.
This brother took the words right out of my mouth. Even if you want to say the accolades are at a different weight class, three division champion, 2 times undisputed is way more than an email champ. That's the difference. That's the distinction.
Can I put something out there?
You talking about accolades that no other boxer that stepped in that ring has ever achieved. So for you to give that a downplay is diabolical. I'm not arguing that. I'm not arguing. Let me jump in. You absolutely just did.
No,
hold on. I don't think it's downplayed, right? Let me just say this part, right? I understand what you're saying. The accolades are different, right? However, what offsets that you guys want to not speak to is the fact, number one, when you're jumping up 3 weight classes, dude, I don't care what accolades you did at 3.
I'm tired of that 3 weight class narrative.
Listen. He's only sneezed at 154. Hold on. We don't even understand if he can actually deal with all the types of fighters that we've seen at 154. So, I hear you. So, in my mind, he's still basically a 147 pounder that just scratched the surface at 154. So that's number one. But let's call it 2. Let's call it 2. But no, yeah, I can hear you. But let me finish. So let's call it 2, 3, whatever you want to call it. The fact remains is that he's jumping up 2 to 3 weight classes where he has not had all those accomplishments, right? What offsets that with Jaron Boots Ennis is that's a fight that's jumping up 1 weight class. 1 freaking weight class. And historically, when you're jumping up so many weight classes, the only time you get that opportunity is when you are a draw. When you are someone that put asses in seats. Your accolades don't get you fights 2 and 3 weight classes above the current weight class that you fighting at. I'm sorry, brother. It doesn't. We haven't seen that anywhere.
Let's be historically accurate. Let me get this off real quick. I ain't going to take
get it off.
Second.
Get it off.
Yes, Greg, let's be historically accurate. Before they added these intermediate weight classes, what we call 2 weight classes right now was 1 weight class.
That's fine.
I'm saying nobody ever should have jumped up 1 weight class. That's ridiculous.
That's fine.
To me. Roberto Duran called it middleweight.
Are we? Are we? Yeah, exactly. We're in this era, bro. We're in this era. This era.
Compete. It wasn't because Roberto Duran couldn't compete.
Okay,
so he did his thing at 160, coming up from 135. Do you agree with that?
So he would have gone from 47 to 160. So he would have still been jumping up. Hold on. He would have using your history. He would have still been jumping up 2 weight classes. Now, give me a person that jumped from 47 to 68. Give it to me. Or actually, no, 68 didn't exist. So he would have been jumping up from 47 to 75, right? Because it went from 60 to 75. So give me somebody that jumped up.
Weight classes. I see what you're trying to do. Not those exact weight classes, but he started at 135 and finished at middleweight.
That's fine, but that was a gradual process through his career. Not in 1 fight, not in 2 fights. Those are 2 different things, my brother.
It's still old school by old school standards. That's 1 weight class to go from 154 to 160, man.
But Greg, let me ask you a question, Greg. Let me ask you a question, Greg. So when Terence Crawford fought Errol Spence, we will all agree that Errol Spence was the bigger drawing star. None of us would argue that, right?
I agree.
And so yet, what's the biggest fight in Errol Spence's career right now?
I don't know, Mikey Garcia.
No, Terence Crawford. So we saying even if we took Canelo, if we went to Canelo Alvarez, yes, he's a huge draw. He don't need Terence Crawford to draw.
I got a rebuttal to that, though. I got a serious rebuttal to that, but go ahead.
But to this date, this would be one of the biggest fights of his career.
So can I rebuttal? Can I rebuttal?
Hold on, listen. Oh yeah, sorry. Let me say this last thing. No other fighter that he could fight right now would equal what he would achieve in a Terence Crawford fight.
I disagree. I disagree.
All right, well,
Yeah. I disagree.
And this is what y'all taking into account too. Crawford doesn't bring anything to Canelo. Like, what
Facts.
is Crawford bringing to Canelo? He not bringing more fans. He not bringing more viewership. He not bringing more money. He not, like, if he
Greg,
beat him, it's
you
going to be
can hear
all
me?
he was small. Like,
Yeah, we
what
hear you.
is the incentive for
He
Canelo
bringing
to fight
more than
Bud?
more than Amir Khan
My
did.
bad.
What
But
incentive does Canelo have to fight Bud?
More than a
None.
More than Amir Khan brought.
Hold on. So let me step in here real quick because I do want to give you a real quick rebuttal. And then my guy right here that's joined us because he hasn't had a chance to talk yet. I definitely want to give him the opportunity to talk. But you're comparing Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, a fight that really drew and generated in the urban community because it was 4 years in the making, and it generated a lot of debate and discussion on YouTube, and there was that connection that drove that fight. There is no connection between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. And so what you're dependent upon is the drawing power of each fighter. Canelo got to draw. Terence Crawford does not. Therefore, it will not sell like Errol. It will not have the same appeal. I'm sorry, you cannot draw that comparison. Now, my brother, who's got the cigarette in his mouth, I want to give you the opportunity to talk because you haven't had the chance to talk yet. What's your thoughts, man? What do you got? What do you got for us?
My bad. Yeah, no, I thought y'all couldn't hear me at first. But this Carl Brown, you had to get that rinse today.
Okay, what's going on, Carl Brown?
But
yeah, my
but
bad, man.
salute to everybody on the panel.
You said something
This is what I
about
want to say
cigarette.
about
That's
that
a logo
Terence
there, a
Crawford
cigarette
and
logo.
Hold on. No, my brother's talking right now.
like people really have
Should
to
I
be
continue or
like,
just?
let's just be real.
No, hold on real quick.
Okay.
We think not only the fact that Canelo went up to 175. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Y'all hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, my bad. I'm learning.
No. Hold on. See, people are. That's why I wanted the cameras on, man, because
Look,
y'all talking at the same time. Go ahead.
All right. Not only did Canelo go up to.
Okay, because I hear you guys perfectly.
Hey, we got you. Keep speaking.
Yeah. My guy that was just talking, he was talking, and then my brother after you.
All right, look. Now.
Okay.
Yeah, but look. Not only did Canelo move up to 175, like let's talk about like what Canelo really be doing to people inside the ring. You got to pay attention. No matter if Jermell Charlo was running or not. Go back and look at the fight. When Canelo gonna land his shot, that's no ifs, ands, about it. And people got to understand, Crawford wasn't even that fast the way he was fast at 147 when he moved to 154. So imagine him going up, carrying that weight. So when people saying he's gonna beat Canelo in a 12-round decision, Canelo not only will he be punching them on, pay attention to how he be moving these guys' bodies. Like let's just say he don't land that kill shot on Terence Crawford. The body gonna be broken down before 12 rounds if that's what everybody banking on Terence Crawford lasting 12 rounds with Canelo, somebody that already got the weight down to the max. Like he know how to fight in that weight. Terence Crawford is not gonna move up from 147 to 154 to go to 168. His first fight, and we're gonna be thinking he's gonna be flying like a butterfly, singing like a bee. Like, nah, he not gonna. No, you gotta think about it. Canelo got heavy hands. He breaking big guys down. Like, let's be real about it. Do y'all give? Let's just say.
Oh, I think we might have lost you, bro. Yeah, we can hear you now. Sound like you froze for a minute.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
All right, but look, everybody saying Terence Crawford just could go up and fight Canelo, and that's his big fight. That's what they say. Okay, I get that. Let's just take some of the other guys that Canelo fought at 168. You know, you get what I'm saying? Terence Crawford, small body, and then just what everybody got to pay attention to too. Like, just because you go up in weight, that don't mean that you actually get stronger. Like that, it's a limit. It's a cutoff. Terence Crawford started off at 135. Y'all think every weight he gonna go up, he just gonna be hitting harder and harder. And look, when he caught Magumov with 3 beautiful uppercuts,
3 beautiful ones. Anybody I've seen Terence Crawford catch with a shot like that at 147, they was either going down or they was out. That shows y'all the difference in the power right there, because you got to think about these guys already being used. They already used to getting hit by bigger guys. Terence Crawford not going to go up there and be no Hercules and just outpower everybody that Canelo done felt. Even, like, let's be for it, Triple G landed some nice shots on Canelo. And we know Triple G is known for, like, putting, like, you know what I mean, breaking bones. And come on, man, let's be for it. Terence Crawford probably really do want that fight. But in my heart, I really believe that it's just a clout chase. It's just something that he know that's not going to happen. But he going to be like, I'm tying my name to this. Everybody else did it. I'm on my way out the door. Like, I don't think he really wants to fight. I think he, like, it's a fight I made. I think he will go on with it, but I don't think he really,
So, yeah. Let him get a good question in. Yep, go ahead.
Yeah. So, out of Madrimov's career, that what you know about Madrimov's career, has he ever been knocked out?
No.
Negative.
That's easy.
I'm talking about amateur and professional.
But I ain't talking about.
Wait. I'm just asking a question, brother.
Yeah, I'm not talking about.
Do you know
now.
Amateur through professional, when it comes to Israel Madrimov, has he ever been knocked out?
I mean, from what I looked at, I ain't seen no videos he got knocked out, but I seen fights that he was in that he was badly hurt. Like, I seen fights that he was in that I thought he didn't even win. And even the fight, I think he fought Josh Kelly. I forgot who that was, but that premature stoppage, like, well, I ain't even gonna say that because the other guy corner jumped up and did it, and I just thought that was a gift. I didn't see nothing that was threatened. I didn't see nothing threatened about Madrimov, but I did see Terence Crawford land 3 beautiful uppercuts. I'm talking about straight.
So we talking about a man that's had, not counting Terence Crawford, but before that had 11 professional fights. One of those was a draw. I know that for a fact.
And having enough power to keep Canelo. And
well, nobody's taking into account that Terence Crawford is going to be bigger, which means he's going to have more weight, so he's going to be slower, and he's not going to be as powerful. I don't know why people talking about Bug can knock out Canelo. Has Canelo ever been hurt? Has Canelo ever been knocked out in a fight?
No.
He has never been knocked out.
They think they can pick up the version of Terence Crawford that they saw against Errol Spence and literally drop him at 168, and that's exactly what you're going to see. He's going to be slower. His punches won't have the same effect.
Version in the Madrimov fight with the
exactly.
People are talking about he came in at 170. He didn't even look the same.
When you actually deal with fighting and just in general, you understand that the old saying holds true. Some people say it just because they heard other people say it, and it's a cliche statement to make. But styles make fights. A lot of people cannot people can't articulate what that really means. But styles make fights. So therefore, we've seen Terence Crawford move up to another weight class for the first time, have a fight against a dude who nobody can sit here and tell us that he got a bad chin, or that he had a bad career, or he don't have boxing skills, or that he don't have power. Nobody don't talk about none of that. All they talking about, he only had 10 fights. Yeah, but he had 350 something amateur fights. And you say, but it's amateur. But his very first professional fight was a 10-round fight. He came right into the professional realms and fought a 10-round fight, something that no American fighters ever do.
Can I ask you a question? Let me ask you a question, and then you can finish. You just threw out there that a lot of people talk about styles makes fights, and they don't really understand that. And that's an old adage, and we agree with that. I think everybody on the call would raise their hand and say we agree with that, because we're all boxing fans here. That's the old adage. styles make fights. The other old adage is there's a weight class for a reason. You're subscribing to one and not the other, right? That's what you're basically saying.
Okay, can I answer that?
Go ahead.
That would have some legitimacy, Greg, if we talking about the 154 weight, right?
No, I'm talking about 68.
Oh yeah, so 68, we just don't know, right? Like what you're saying can be very well the truth, right? But what I'm saying is that just based on what we see now, right? I wouldn't judge it based on the Madrimov fight, just simply because we don't know that in 2 years from now we'll be saying that Madrimov is a hell of a fighter and got people scared to even call him out. We don't know that yet. Right, and we don't, and it was Terence Crawford's first fight at the weight, so we got to give some things a chance to age, right?
What do you think his first fight at 68 gonna be? How can you say that?
Well, we not talking about 68 at this point. We're talking about 54, and this is his first. We was talking about Madrimov. I get what you're saying, but Canelo is not the same fighter as Madrimov. Am I saying Madrimov is a better fighter than Canelo? That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is that when Terence Crawford came to fight, listen, all I'm saying is that when you listen to the post-fight and they asked Crawford about it, he said that, well, we had a game plan, of course, we know that, and the plan was to counterpunch like he normally does. He said that, oh yeah, well, we were waiting for him to come in with the flying stuff and, the big left hands and but he stayed patient. He stayed patient. He didn't get what's outside of his game plan. And that's what, they didn't plan for. Right? That's an overlook of them. They didn't see dude coming in and fainting him and throwing his timing off and making him have to figure some shit out that he wasn't expecting to. But do I think Canelo Alvarez poses that same problem? Absolutely not.
No, he gonna come with a whole new set of problems.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's gonna come with a whole new set of problems. Let me exploit it. No. See, you got. Hold on, real quick.
Real quick.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Stop real quick, and I'm gonna drop off because I got to run. But
yep.
No, the homeboy stated it perfectly, man. Styles make fights. I know the old adage, but we say that to say that Canelo does not pose the same problems to Crawford that Madrimov did. Canelo's going to stay right in front of him, and he's going to give him the opportunity to counterpunch. And that's the difference. As long
as that's not the difference.
Handle
that doesn't matter.
Weight. Hold on. Give me 10 more seconds, homie.
Yeah.
As long as we can be durable enough to withstand Canelo's power, I give Crawford a fighting chance in that. I'm not saying he's going to win, but I think it's a 50-50. And I'm going to drop off on that. Hey, Greg, thanks for having me up again.
Man, salute, brother.
Shout out to the panel, and y'all have a good day.
All right, man. Salute, man. Thank you for joining. So let me hop in there real quick because 2 Cent just made an excellent point. God, she needs to be like my second co-host or something. Because I mean, we're like kindred spirits. He brings a whole new set of problems, and the thing about it is, you're right. He's not going to feint him. You know what he's going to do that's different, though? He's not going to be scared to punch with Crawford. That was the problem with Madrimov. He feinted too much. When Crawford throws, Canelo has the skill to counter and throw. And when he lands, he's going to put him to sleep. And hold on. Let me finish that. And let me say this one last thing. And because of that threat, the counter punching that you've typically seen from Crawford will be limited. You guys keep thinking you're going to see the same Crawford, and you won't, because the power and the ability to counter what he throws is going to throw him off. So it brings a new set of problems, different problems, but a new set of problems that I think is even more dangerous. Now, to that you say what?
I say, Greg, if we was list of the most roughly 5 important things in a fight when it comes to a fighter and his ability to win a fight, we could say probably power, defense, counterpunching, speed, and time. You know, these things, whatever. You know, we can't say any of them are wrong because they all are important. But what we will say is that the only thing we can give the edge to Canelo is power. That's it.
His power, his size, his experience. What are you talking about?
Yeah. You limited it.
Hold up. Experience is ridiculous. We're not even going to go down that road.
Canelo has 60-some fights.
Hold up, but what we're saying is that Terence Crawford has had how many? Let's count back. I ain't saying like literally right now, but count back the last 20 fights that Terence Crawford had and see how many of them was championship fights.
That's fine. How many championship fights have Canelo had?
Listen, you're not talking about you. Nobody thinks that Terence Crawford is going into a ring with anybody with experience being an issue. Nobody's gonna second that.
We're talking about experience at a whole different weight class. Also,
yes.
We're talking about experience does not have anything to do with weight.
Okay, that's fine. Canelo Alvarez is Canelo Alvarez. I get your argument. Canelo Alvarez is the one exception where that guy's going to come in the ring with more experience. He's going to come in the ring with more size. He's going to come in the ring with an equal IQ, and he's going to come in. And he's going to come in the ring with the ability to counter.
Okay, when you say more experience, okay, we'll say that, okay, maybe he's had more fights, this, that, and the third. What we're saying is that that's not going to translate to an advantage for Canelo as far as experience is concerned.
But we don't know what's going to translate into an advantage until they get into the ring. That's why styles makes fight, to your point.
Nobody thinks that there's an inexperience, that there's something that Canelo can show Terence Crawford that he's never seen before.
But hold on. But let me ask you, let me throw this at you real quick, because I hear your point. I'm not mad at that, but then you can apply that.
He never seen before. He only had.
I agree.
But my thing is this. But my thing is this: you're applying that, like, you can apply that to like everything, right? So like Terence Crawford, we don't know how fast Terence Crawford is going to be at 168 because we've never seen him. We don't know what his timing is going to look like at 168 with all that weight on him because we've never seen him. So we don't know what the advantages are until he gets in the ring. But my assumption is the advantage that we know are going to exist is power and experience with Canelo Alvarez. That is something that will exist in size. That will exist no matter what. So everything that you're talking about in terms of, I keep saying it, you guys believe that you're going to take Terence Crawford, pluck him up, drop him at 168, and that's the exact version you're going to see. You're going to see a different version. He will be slower. His timing will be different because he's going to have all that damn weight on him. And and if it does happen, I can't wait to see him because I want to see the look on all of y'all faces when he gets knocked through the ring. But go ahead.
No, I never said that. That's not what I said. What I'm saying is that I'm pushing back against the narrative that Canelo is unbeatable. How many rounds
he's
did he go with Amir Khan? Hold on. Greg, how many rounds did he go with Amir Khan?
I think it was like 5 or 6, right? But can I ask you a question? What weight class was that at? What weight class was that at?
Was it at one? Was it at 54?
Yeah, it was at. Yeah, it was. Well, he was at 60. And they did a catch weight at 55, 155.
55.
Yeah,
but Amir came up from what, 135?
No, he came up from 47.
Not from that.
No, he didn't start at 147.
No. But he had been fighting at 147 for several fights before he went up to 155.
At the end of the day, I'm not totally disagreeing with what y'all saying. I'm not. Even with the sister, she's making valid points, especially the point that, okay, Majumov showed him something that we've never seen before, right? But Canelo, the threat that he poses is more suited to something that Terence Crawford is used to seeing and is more welcome to fight against. And that's just an aggressive fighter because he wants to counterpunch, and we know who's the better counterpuncher.
Wait, so you telling me that hook for hook, Canelo going to respect Terence Crawford? I'm talking about hook for hook. Like, both of them swing at the same time. Who you got your money on? Who going down? Just say that then. Because Canelo ain't going to be scared to swing with Terence Crawford. He's just not.
Facts.
I said that Terence Crawford. Brother, I said that Terence Crawford is the better counterpuncher. I didn't say he was more powerful. I said he was the better counterpuncher.
And now look, what you saying that? Like, look, I agree with you. I say Terence Crawford is the better counterpuncher. I say all that, but I'm talking about, okay, Terence Crawford ain't gonna fight like Shakur Stevenson. He ain't gonna be in no West Collar. He gonna swing. So Canelo gonna be like okay with, especially if Terence Crawford do something that, let's just say early in the fight, Terence Crawford do a move, boom, catch Canelo with something nice. I'm talking about his something that put somebody else out. But catch Canelo, and once Canelo realize, because you got to think about every fighter do it. They make sure that they feel their opponent power. Sometimes it work out, sometimes it don't. But I can see that it's working out in Canelo's favor. If he want to feel Terence Crawford's power, he gonna make sure he feel it, and then he gonna know how to gauge from there. You got to think about it. Canelo ain't no slouch when it comes to skills or nothing. And Canelo is crushing body shots, everything. And you act like he swing like when I see people try to talk up. Well, look. When I see people try to explain about Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis, like y'all gotta understand the way I hear people break it down, like just because the fighter that you going for, y'all making it seem like the other fighter is gonna come in and swinging wild. No, they got skills too. What got them there? And Terence Crawford ain't gonna be no coming from 135 and then make a pit stop at 154, then shoot up to 168, and then he be this spectacular fighter that y'all think he's gonna be, and he's gonna outbox Canelo in a weight cut that Canelo is acclimated at already. Like, come, let's be real about it.
Do you think Charlo? Do you think Charlo has more power than Bud?
Do I think Charlo has more power than Bud?
Yeah.
That's hard to say. I really can't say. I really.
Man, you tripping. Man, you tripping. Charlo hits harder than Crawford. Stop it.
Okay, so this the point I'm making.
I know Charlo run more than Crawford. I know that.
But listen, this is the point I'm making. If you go back and watch that fight, Charlo hit Canelo with some shots that would have put any other 154-pounder down. What did Canelo do? He dropped his hands and kept coming forward.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's a perfect fighter for Terence Crawford. He wants you to come forward. He wanted
because the power wasn't enough to do
Y'all said the same thing. Y'all said the same thing about Earl Spence's power. Don't say you didn't.
No,
y'all said the same
Nobody
thing.
said nothing about Earl.
Hold up. Well, no, listen. Maybe not you in particular, but they know who I'm talking about. We heard. I'll say it like this. We heard this same thing about Earl Spence's power before the fight. Everybody said how Earl gonna come in and overpower him. Earl is
an accumulation puncher.
I understand that. I get that. What I'm saying is, I understand that. I understand that. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna back off. What you say?
No, go ahead. We listening.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. Well, I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let the brother go. What I'm saying is that
y'all keep on banking on that if y'all want. Y'all want to bank on
No, it's not that. It's not that we bank. It's not. I don't think it's that we banking on it. What I'm saying is that we heard this all before, and Canelo is not a prolific boxer. I don't know where this is coming from. All he has for an advantage is his footwork is not better. His speed. I don't care what Terence Crawford look like. He's not going to be slower than Canelo Alvarez. His footwork is not going to be worse than Canelo Alvarez. He's still going to have a longer reach than Canelo Alvarez, and it's still Terence Crawford. So I don't know where y'all getting that just because he has more power. Okay, so what?
The point I was making about the point I was making about the power is what is Bud going to do to keep Canelo from walking forward? That's the question I'm asking. If the power is not enough, what is he going to do?
Man, box. What did Floyd do?
He's not Floyd. Stop talking about this. Y'all pissing me off. He's not Floyd.
I'm not saying that he is. I'm not saying that he is. But what I'm saying is that Floyd gave the blueprint though.
But that's the blueprint. That's the blueprint. But that doesn't mean that you can execute it. Just because you have the blueprint to the house doesn't mean you can build one.
It does not mean that you can execute it, but it does not mean that you cannot either.
Hey,
we're not talking about he's fight. In fact, he's lost 3 times.
Yeah, but
to people
how
in
many
his weight class.
I want to ask you something. How much you think Terence Crawford gonna be weighing the night of the fight?
I mean, probably right at that weight. Probably right at 168. Oh well, no, he probably right. I would say he probably would rehydrate to probably maybe 175.
Man,
and you see how he looked rehydrating to 170. I ain't never seen Terence Crawford tired in the ring like he looked against Madrimov.
You ain't never seen him what?
Tired in the ring like he looked against Madrimov.
That tired.
I don't see tired.
In that 12 round before the bell rung, look, that 12 round before the bell rung, Terence Crawford looked like he was happy that fight was over with.
Man, come on, man.
He was happy. He was happy.
I'm not hating on him. Bro, I'm not hating on him. All I'm saying is you could do the same old thing that I'm asking you to do. You can go back and look at the last, I want to say, all I'm saying, it was just the last, I want to say 15 seconds. I mean, no, last 30 seconds. Terence Crawford looked like he was oh, I got to get this fight over with. And then he started falling around the ring. Not falling, but you know what I'm talking about. I watch boxing, so I just didn't see Terence Crawford comfortable with those last couple of seconds. He wasn't comfortable.
Well, I know it's the last 2 rounds. Terence Crawford turned up the fire more than Madrimov, for sure. Everybody says he won the last 2 rounds for sure.
I get that. But I'm talking about. But when Madrimov was coming at him, you know when the fight is almost over, so you know how they do the Stockholm, Rock'em Stockholm robot. When Madrimov was trying to do that, Terence Crawford wasn't trying to have it. And I'm just saying we all seen the same fight, and I know it's not like I'm stunting. I'm not saying like but I'm just saying.
I believe. I know everybody in the chat keeps saying, "Oh, but we wanted to see Errol Spence fight Canelo." That was before we seen what happened to Charlo, and then you have the realization. Let me finish. And then you had the realization, oh, it's weight classes for a reason. It's weight classes for a reason.
I never thought
you're gonna jump up to 68 and fight the undisputed champion in that division. You're not even getting yourself acclimated. That's a big deal. People really overlooking that. You have to acclimate to a weight.
He probably think like me, you know what I'm saying? That nigga up there scared to fight people in his own weight class. So if you showing signs of fear, I mean, what type of warrior really are you? I mean, he's worth trying. He's up there ducking niggas all
What you mean? He got the accolade.
He's up there ducking niggas right now as we speak. He's ducking niggas that's not named Terence Crawford. He ducked Benavidez. He got his ass beat by Bivol. Come on, man. Come on, Canelo ain't shit.
Well, you comfortable?
He got beat up at 175, and you just proved my point, bro. You just proved my point. He went up to 175 and got beat. His weight class is for a reason.
Benavidez trying to beat his ass at 168.
Okay.
Now, why is he running from that?
Would you be okay with fight? Look, would you be okay with Terence Crawford fighting anybody else at 168 or just the Canelo fight?
Who like David Benavidez or somebody?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Run, run, man.
I ain't even got that. I ain't even got that. Look, we ain't got no that seat. Let's just say Caleb Plant.
I mean, them some big dudes though.
Exactly. And Canelo a big dude too. Canelo's a big dude too. What are you not understanding? Canelo's big too.
Greg, I listen. I'm not disputing that, but what I'm saying is though, Terence Crawford has the reach advantage. the height advantage. And anybody that knows anything about boxing, that's one of the biggest advantages that you can have is reach.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying, like, somebody like David Benavidez, that advantage don't exist.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
All right, what if Canelo don't respect Terence Crawford's power?
But let me ask him a real quick question. Let me ask him a quick question before that. So you're talking about reach, right? So in their heyday, would you take Sugar Ray Leonard over Mike Tyson in a fight at heavyweight?
Sugar Ray Leonard over Mike Tyson? How would we get there?
Listen to what I'm saying. Sugar Ray Leonard started off at 47, right? And he moved up to 75, right? So he moved up like 3 weight classes, right? Similarly, Terence Crawford has moved up 4 weight classes. Now Terence Crawford is trying to jump 2 weight classes, right? And Leonard, when he was at 75, would have jumped from 90 to 200, which would over 200 would have been heavyweight. So would you take Sugar Ray Leonard over Mike Tyson because Sugar Ray Leonard has a 74-inch reach, Mike Tyson has a 71-inch reach? But that argument is ridiculous. Mike Tyson will put him in a grave.
That's flawed, Greg.
How is it flawed?
Let me tell you how. Because for Sugar, now what you said it's Sugar Ray Leonard who fought at what weight class?
He started at 147, moved up to 75.
75, right? Okay. So now you're saying going from 75, which would be more weight classes than Terence Crawford would for.
No, it wouldn't. Terence Crawford started at 35.
Okay,
so hold on.
So you're saying we're starting at 75.
So exactly. So hold on. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Crawford started at 35, and he went to 35, 47. 35, 40, 47, 54. 4 weight classes. Sugar Ray Leonard started at 47, 54, 60, 75. 4 weight classes. Right. The jump to so then he would go from 54 to 68. 2 weight classes. Sugar Ray Leonard would be going up from 75 cruiserweight, which is 90, and then 200 above 200 will be heavyweight. 2 weight classes. It's the exact same situation. So now, hold up. Sugar Ray has a bigger reach, a longer reach, and he's about maybe like a ½ inch taller than Mike Tyson or something like that, or at least the same height.
Yeah, more skill.
So more skill. Hold on, let me finish. No, let me finish. Okay. More skill, faster, better footwork. Everything that you're describing. Would you take Tyson or would you take Sugar Ray Leonard?
I'm taking Sugar Ray Leonard. I'm taking Tyson.
Okay then. Thank you. You just proved our point. Thank you for proving our point.
No, I did not. Because the reason why that's flawed is because, number one, you're talking about jumping into heavyweight against one of the hardest hitting men in heavyweight history.
So what?
What are you talking about?
So what? It's it's a power advantage. It doesn't matter. It's a power advantage. Jesus Christ. So who hits harder? Hold on. Who hits? No. Who hits harder? Who hits harder at 68? Who hits harder at 68? The point, dude. I hate when. Hold on. I hate when people do that. I hate when people do that. They try to find one little thing to say that it's different. Everything else, 95% of it is the same. No. Yes, you are, because Canelo has the power advantage, and at 68, who's hitting harder than Canelo? Nobody.
I said the Canelo had the power advantage. I said that from the beginning.
No. But dude, you're trying to grab onto one aspect. Mike Tyson was the hardest hitting heavyweight in history.
You just asked me a question. You said who's hitting like that at
I get it.
At 68 though.
No. But what I'm saying is that you're pointing out one little thing in my argument, saying it's flawed because Mike Tyson is the hardest. I'm not gonna find an exact scenario, brother. There's never gonna be an exact scenario.
Keep in mind, I'm not saying your argument was fucked up. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that based on it being Mike Tyson, though.
brother. That's the only. He's the. But listen.
Listen, Greg. Listen. There really ain't too many motherfuckers. Period. That you gonna mention that I'm gonna say I'm gonna take them over Mike Tyson. I don't give a fuck who it was,
brother. But I hear what you're saying. But brother, there's only a few examples where somebody's gonna move up from a lower weight class that are going that's gonna have a greater reach. I gave you the weight classes. I gave you the reach. I gave you the skill. It's the exact same situation, other than
what happened when Roy Jones did it then?
He fought Ruiz.
But he still was way bigger.
Man, Ruiz sucked. He shouldn't even been heavyweight champion.
He what?
Man, he beat Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield was 87 years old when he fought him.
You got to talk about this though.
Okay, I'll give you that.
I know, but I'm talking about. But this is what I'm talking about. You got to think about this. Roy Jones only moved up one weight class basically, because back then I don't even think they was going straight from light heavyweight to heavyweight.
Yeah, I don't think it was a cruiserweight.
Muted, Greg. I can hear you.
No, he went from 75 to heavyweight. Yes.
Yeah, right. There wasn't no cruise. Was that 75?
It wasn't no cruise.
But hold on. But the difference there is he went up there and he fought the weakest heavyweight champion that we had seen in like 2-3 decades, man. Like he beat an old Evander Holyfield to win that title. Nobody thought that. Come on, he wouldn't have fought any other champion up at that weight class. Like that's not. Canelo is the best at his division.
I'm saying that's why I'm saying it. I'll give you that too. But that's why I'm saying the exact same thing you're saying on the opposite end of the spectrum, because Mike Tyson was so great. Like if you said somebody else, then we probably could have had a conversation more about it. But I'm not really gonna pick nobody to beat Mike Tyson.
But brother, who else am I gonna find at heavyweight? So I can literally match everything except one aspect, and then you're gonna say, well, it's just not the same because it's Mike Tyson.
But what I'm saying, but if you match, but we got things, but we have tangibles that we can already compare. We already have we know that Canelo is a flat-foot, straightforward fighter. That's all he is.
Man, I can't wait till this nigga not
get
out of
never been no more than that.
Yo, you said he got the accolades.
Flat-footed, straightforward. Yes, he does.
Yo,
he does.
In any other planet, if we were talking about this, and this was another fighter, and there wasn't this sycophant kind of worship of this guy, we would be saying something completely different. Because this guy, we would not be talking about a dude moving up 3 weight classes. Any other fighter, we would not be talking about Tank moving up freaking 3 weight classes, talking about he gonna fight, I don't know, somebody at 160 pounds. Like, you think that's stupid, man. But you're talking about Crawford, and you got lost in the sauce. Crawford is not as... I don't give a damn how special you are. Floyd was one of the most special fighters we've ever seen. Floyd moved up to 60, he would have got his ass dogged out. He's too big. They're too big. Doesn't matter what the size. At some point, he's gonna get hit, and I don't care what the skill is. So those punches that hit you on your damn arms, that like people were talking about, man, Canelo hitting you on the arms and that shit hurt. Man, dude, the punches on the arms are going to hurt him.
All right, so look, let's say he goes up. Let's say he goes up.
Hold on. Another thing I want to throw out there is y'all acting like Bud is really like, I'm about to go up there and beat Canelo. He keeps telling you it's for money. So who's to say Bud not gonna go up there and look like Jermell Charlo? Well, I know y'all gonna say Bud a dog. He wouldn't look like Jermell Charlo.
I don't think he's gonna look like that.
If you listen to Bud in interviews, one of his main focus throughout his career was to be able to have all his faculties and not get too injured. So I don't think he's gonna go up there and risk it the same way Charlo didn't, to put on this fight for the fans that he don't care about.
Canelo said when you get in the ring, it's different.
Charlo went in there and ran for an...
That's fair. All fair.
I've seen that fight.
And that nigga
that's
was
all
on his
fair.
Bicycle the whole time.
Man, that's fair. That's fair.
It wasn't what he thought it was.
Yeah, that shit. What Canelo said when you get in the ring with him, just like Floyd used to say, you get it. It looks sweet from the outside. Then all of a sudden, when you get in the ring, you start feeling the punches hitting your arms. Man, Canelo gonna knock that motherfucker's shoulder out of place. Okay.
So
anyway,
let's say we get up there and Bud lose, right?
Yeah.
And this is boxing,
he gonna lose,
bro. Like this This is it's fighting, right? Like, you know what I mean? If you got like that. Go ahead. You said what? What you say?
I think that's what regular fans trying to say. Like this is boxing. Like it can happen. Like you know what I mean? Ain't nobody like
nobody's saying that it can't happen. Nobody's saying that it cannot happen. That's what I think y'all misunderstand.
A lot of blood fans. I know, but a lot of blood fans be thinking that somebody like trying to play Terence Crawford out by people saying that Canelo might just watch him.
I think that I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna back off. Appreciate you, Greg, for letting me come up, man.
Oh, absolutely.
I think Terence Crawford just has better fans than Earl Spence does. Earl Spence actually. Let me finish my spiel. Listen. This don't apply to all Earl Spence fans, right? Then I'm not saying all the Earl Spence fans. Just like we can say that all niggas run around here with their pants hanging down. Well, we know that happens, but we know all males don't do that. So I'm just speaking in general. Right? Because there's a lot of people that fit this scenario. And ever since Earl lost, they don't have the same Earl energy. What I'm saying is that if Terence Crawford lose, I'm still going to look at him as a great fighter that tried his limits, and you know what I'm saying, he pushed him till he couldn't push him no more. You know
that's
what I'm
all
saying?
good, man.
Why do you think Earl fans don't think he's still a great fighter? He was a great fighter.
I know, because I know for a fact. Listen, I'm not saying that there's none of those that don't exist. I'm not saying that. I know that there's fans that do think that way, but I'm saying, like, I was in a bunch of communities with some of these dudes, and they don't have that same energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like they turned on Earl.
I guarantee you, Bud will still outsell Crawford. I mean, Earl will still outsell Bud.
Yeah, he will. He will.
You brought up ticket sales. I said nothing about.
But what she's tying that to though is support for fans. So you're saying that Terence Crawford fans are better than Errol Spence fans. All she's doing is she's tying it to we'll see who sells more, because that's really truly a demonstration of who has the better fans.
I'm not linking it to that. I'm linking it to, you know what I'm saying? I think Earl Spence fans wanted to see Earl fight Terence Crawford just as much as Terence Crawford fans wanted to see the fight.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So Earl didn't make that fucking fight by himself, man. Like that was his biggest pay-per-view sales. How was that? Why was that his biggest pay-per-view sales if Earl was the biggest fucking draw?
Because Bob Arum
been drawing him like that before Terence Crawford.
Because Bob Arum did a fantastic job of tying his fighter to Errol Spence. Hey, y'all. I'm sorry. Hey, y'all. Hold on, look, real quick. I'm sorry. The panel was great. I do have to jump off here momentarily, so I'm gonna let you wrap up your statement, and then I enjoyed this. For those of you who are in the chat, let me know if you like this format. This first time I just wanted to try it, but let me know in the comment section if you like this format. Go ahead, brother.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Hey, once again, I appreciate it, Greg.
No problem.
Appreciate the track. Appreciate the sister on the chat. You know what I'm saying? She seemed to be pretty knowledgeable about the sport. I always appreciate that. So it's always good talking with you, brother. Enjoy the rest of y'all weekend, man.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in. Everybody that was on the panel was very respectful, man. Thank you all.
Yes, sir.
All right, Greg.
Appreciate it. All right, man. Later. All right.
Y'all.
All right, later, dude. Later, Carl Brown. Thank you for calling in.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
Look, I want to say something though.
Yeah.
Watch how different it feels when it get close to Earl Spence fight, and that's what I was trying to say earlier. Just watch the difference from when Terence Crawford was going into his fight and when Earl Spence going in his fight. That's going to show you a lot of different in this drawing power that Earl Spence still got.
I totally agree with you, man. Appreciate you, dog. Thank you for calling in.
All right, man. I enjoyed myself.
Same, man. Later. All right, everybody. So that's pretty much the show today. Let me go into the comment section though real quick. I want to see what y'all got to say about this format. It had been requested, so let me see. First of all, ASVP TV here with the 499. Everybody has limits. The only difference is Buzz trying to find out. I promise you, if he wins, I'm on y'all ass. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you will be. House husband alert, Greg in trouble. You ain't lying, Jason Williams. You ain't no damn house husband, but you ain't lying. Let me see. Great format, Greg K. Appreciate you. The Real Merc TV, thank you. Great format, Caleb S. Appreciate it. Great live. LaJessica, appreciate you. Thank you. Maybe you can join us next time. 2 Cents Boxing to drop her link to the channel, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the channel, man. She is super knowledgeable about the sport. I'm telling you, we like kindred spirits, man, for real. ASVP TV said, great format, Greg. You better wrap up. Wifey not playing. You ain't lying. Everybody's going to tune in because they want to know if EJ is still have it. Facts. Just like everybody's going to tune in to when Devin comes back. I'm interested in seeing what Devin looks like. Greg, listen to you talking about Hot Boy Turk? If you're talking about Hot Boy Turk, no, I have not listened to his new interview, but certainly I will try to listen to it very soon. Love the platform, Greg. I'm on next time. I appreciate you, man. All right, guys. This was a Friday afternoon rant. I rented half of it. We opened it up to a live panel. The other half, I thought it was rather entertaining. Actually, I really, truly enjoy interacting with y'all, talking about the sport of boxing. That's one of my favorite things to do. So whether y'all agree with me or not, that doesn't really matter to me, but the interaction is very important to me, man. It's a thrill for me. Like, that was one of the things that I was looking forward to at the end of the day. I may turn Friday afternoon rants into something more consistent. I usually just do it when there's something that hits me, or I have a Thursday afternoon rant, but we'll see. But definitely we want to start like maybe a second show where it's like a panel format where, you know what I'm saying, we have people that call in and maybe I give my opinion the first hour, and then we bring in the panel and we just really talk about the sport of boxing, whatever topic it is, and just chop it up. So appreciate y'all. GSTV said great format is better. Appreciate that. Showtime gave you EJ numbers, or I don't think you're talking to me. Smokes Smitty, good job today, Greg, and I be against you half the time. But this was good one. Respect. I appreciate you, Smoke Smitty. I don't care if you're against me. I just want you guys to come in and interact. I really don't care if you don't. Like, if you disagree, come in and let me know you disagree, and I'm cool with it. All right, guys, I got to run upstairs. Some dinner upstairs waiting for me. Content coming tomorrow. Of course, we're going to be live every Sunday, 4 p.m., so that means that we'll be live this Sunday. So make sure you check us out. Jason will be back. Until next time, peace.